What's up, guys? The Rolling B is 123, and this is a take 2. Sorry about this, but yeah, I never uploaded the other one. So when you see this one, this is actually my second take. So don't think I'm gonna be pissed off just because somebody walked in. Okay, it'll be all right though. So I'm doing this a second time, but yeah. So if I'm kind of rushing, that's why, because I didn't feel like doing it again. So I'm gonna talk about these movies yet again. This is my most recent movie. I bought $3 at Dollar G. Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon, and also starring John Cazale, who they both played in the Godfather movies. I'm getting an extra fact in there. Yeah, and this is basically about a heist gone wrong. Should have took 10 minutes, literally 10 minutes. It probably shouldn't even took that long. And they effed it up completely, and it ends up lasting 8 hours, and it's just an action. It's not action, but it's like fucking suspenseful when you're watching the movie. Toward the end, for sure. And I'm not gonna tell you what happened, but this is based on a true story. You can actually even look up the people who actually did the crime. It's pretty cool. But it happened in 1972 in New York City. But yeah, check it out. Heist Gone Wrong, Dog Day Afternoon, Al Pacino. It's everything's good. All right, let's go to the next one. Well, whatever. We'll start with this one now. I didn't say. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, starring Sean Penn. One of his first movies he ever made. I bought this for $3 at Dollar G. And yeah, this is one of his first movies. I would assume it's his first, but I could be wrong. Anyway, this is a classic stoner comedy, and like it says on the back, a cult favorite. Yeah, it is a cult favorite. Not many people know about this movie. I'm surprised by this. Like, I talked to my cousin one time. She said she never even heard of this movie. I was like plumb amazed. I was like, "You never heard of this movie?" No, I'm kidding. I didn't do that, but anyway, but yeah, this is the movie.
And you say you take, you say you take care of your movies.
Yeah. Anyway, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Blu-ray and DVD comes with. So, and don't say, "Oh, the Rolling Beatles, can I have it?" in the comments. Sorry, I have it. Reserved it for my little sister, so because she loves this movie just as well. You don't like this movie? We can't be friends. Sorry, just we can't. Anyway, let's go to the next thing. Midnight Cowboy, 1969. This is, I think, 1983. No, 82. And that one was 1975, Dog Day Afternoon. Anyway, this one, 1969, Midnight Cowboy. It's actually one of the first X-rated movies I actually have in my collection. No, I don't, because Scarface was rated X at one time. It's not rated X on here. They don't keep that no more. Now they just put it to R now. And starring Dustin Hoffman and Jon Voight. And this is not Dustin Hoffman's first movie. This one of his first. I think The Graduate was kind of almost his first. I have The Graduate, but I don't think that was his exact first. That might have been his second first. Anyway, I just kind of count that as his first. But this is like one of his third. Not his third he made. I think just one of the ones that I know. Anyway, it was one of the first movies to ever win an Oscar. X-rated movies to win an Oscar. And only X-rated movie to win an Oscar for Best Picture. And John Wayne was kind of pissed off at this movie because he was like, you know, he had True Grit that year. He filmed True Grit that year, and he won his Oscar. Finally, he won his Oscar, and yet his movie did not get the Best Picture Oscar. Tough Titty John Wayne. This was a good movie, so oh well. I'm not gonna explain the plot because you guys can kind of look that up. I kind of like to explain it sometimes, but I just don't feel like explaining it. So you're just gonna kind of have to look it up. But this one's good. It's about two hustlers. So look it up if you like shit with hustling and anything. New York City, Texas. Check it out. $3 for that Dollar G. So. All right. Next thing. My first ever Criterion ever. Charles Lawton, The Night of the Hunter. His only directorial debut ever. He was in a lot of movies, but he only directed one because this one did crappy at the box office. And this one stars Robert Meacham and Shelley Winters. Shelley Winters isn't in the movie that long. I'm just going to tell you that. That's the only thing I'm going to spoil with in you. She's not going to be in there that long. That's it. Other than that, it's, you know, I'm not going to tell you how and when, where, you know. She's just not in there that long. Anyway, Robert Meacham, he should have won his Oscar probably for this movie. If he wouldn't have won an Oscar, at least nomination. Like, because he played a good serial... Yeah, did I mention the plot is about a serial killer preacher? Yeah, he played a serial killer preacher. And yeah, he actually murders women in here, but like you don't really see it. It's you know, it's kind of like because during that time you couldn't kind of
like that Psycho thing.
Yeah, it was kind of like Psycho. But except Psycho, you actually could kind of almost see, but you didn't know who it was that killed them and stuff like that. No, I'm not gonna say that. Spoiler. That's good. If y'all don't know by now, Psycho, who it was, then who is the killer?
You haven't watched any good movies.
Yeah, you really haven't watched movies then. I mean, but it took me a while before I actually watched Psycho, because I probably just recently watched that 4 years ago, maybe. But that was still recent. That was just recent. That was recent to me. Anyway, but I watched this one about 1 month, half a month ago, probably. Half a month. Month and a half ago. And yeah, it's pretty good. And Criterion, I don't care how much I pay for this, because I paid a little steep price for it, but it's Criterion's and I wanted the damn movie. And you get a cool essay with it. You can like read it and stuff. A paragraph. I've read it already. And there's 2 discs in there. They have the movie in this one and special features, and this one just chock full of special features. I mean, look how thick the special feature thing is, dude. I mean, that thing is massive. Look all right here and stuff. But yeah. And yeah, if you've never got a Criterion, this one I suggest you buy. If this is your first Criterion ever, just like me, buy this. And I'm coming up to my next one. Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. Buy these 2, because I think mostly people that buy their first time Criterions, they get these, and that's the ones I got. And now on to my next one. This is Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. It's a 3-hour and 27-minute movie, and it's in Japanese, and you have to read subtitles. But the Rolling Beatles 1, 2, 3. It's 3 hours and 27 minutes. Why do you want me to, how do you expect me to enjoy this at 3 hours and 27 minutes? And it's in Japanese? Well, let me just tell you this. When you're watching the movie, it's like you actually can translate their language. Like when you're watching it for that long, you kind of know what they're thinking and saying. I don't know what it is. It's just, and now this is actually considered one of my favorite movies of all time. It is tied with The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, because that's my favorite movie of all time. In case anyone should know that. But now it's going to be these 2 together. So this is a must see. This is probably one of the first action. If I can clarify, that's probably one of the first action movies ever. Not in America, Japan. I find Japan did everything like they did. This movie was way ahead of its time. For 1954, when they made this was way ahead of its time. So, but pick this up if you really need to watch this movie. Pick this up, and they have an awesome essay in it. Look how thick that book is. That thing is like a storybook. And this is that has a. I don't feel like taking all this out, but it has the movie in there and the DVD. Well, the DVD. It has 3 discs. Part 1 of the movie and part 2, because it's a 3-hour and 27-minute movie. And the 3rd disc has a crap ton of special features. But I think all the discs have special features. I think. Anyway, I suggest you buy it. This is my first Akira Kurosawa movie I ever watched, and it stars Toshiro Mifune and Takashi Shimura. He's awesome in that movie. He's like a Yoda. Anyway, yeah, this actually inspired George Lucas a lot too, because when he watched it, this inspired Star Wars. Fun fact. Anyway, need to watch it. I highly doubt. I think you should pick this up. If you ever come across it on Amazon, anywhere, pick it up. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be like $5. No, Criterion's are way more than that. They're high quality DVDs and Blu-rays. I just got the DVDs because I just didn't feel like paying that much for Blu-rays. Blu-rays are a little bit steeper in price. But anyway, buy this. Suggest it. Do it now. Anyway, no. I'm not done. I'm not done. Think that it don't touch that crap. Oh, yeah, swap you in the head with this. Last movie, Tron, the original classic. I've never watched it yet. I have bought this at Walmart for about $10, and it was cheap to me because I get the special features with it, and I get the movie with it, and it stars Jeff Bridges, he's part of my movie thing with The Big Lebowski. I like Jeff Bridges a lot. The Big Lebowski is my 3rd favorite movie of all time. My 3rd favorite movie of all time. Well, hey, you say it on camera.
Walter put the piece away.
No, not that one.
What?
When he goes in the car. What in God's name are you blathering?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Oh yeah. This could be a very serious. You know?
Yeah.
What in God's name are you blabbering about?
Yeah, that's what he says. It's hilarious. We never watch The Big Lebowski. We can't be friends. Just that's all that I can just tell you that right now. We can't be friends. You never watched it once in your life, you can't be friends. I probably watched the movie at least 12 times. But anyway, I'm blathering about The Big Lebowski. Let's talk about Tron. Alright, I never watched it, so I can't really talk about it. But I know Jeff Bridges is in here, and he's young, and he doesn't have his beard yet. So, can't wait to watch it. And this is a movie, I've just heard a few facts. This inspired Toy Story, I know for sure. So without this movie, very possible Pixar would have never been, the empire it is today in movies that they make. So, yeah, Disney's Tron. I can't wait to watch it whenever I watch it. I don't know, I'm not going to probably watch it today, but I'll watch it eventually. Anyway, watched it. I'm glad I haven't watched it, but I'm glad I picked it up, and it was a good price. So, yeah. Oh, anyway, wait, what's the shout out we gotta give?
We already did it.
No, that was in the other one.
Oh, yeah. The Ricky Brown Show, just say.
Oh, The Ricky Brown Show, and go to youtube.com/The Ricky Brown Show, because I heard he's a cool dude, and he watching my videos, so I didn't mind giving him a shout out. Go check him out. And, anyway, subscribe, everything like that, and mine, subscribe to the Rolling Beatles 123. I mean, why not? And, because, I'm a cool dude. I talk about movies, so if you like movies, definitely do it. But, suggestions in the comments, people. Come on, man. I need some comments. Damn it, I can review some movies. I have, tons. I have never showed you my movie because this thing is overfilling. I can't show you, but it's overfilling. You can tell me some movies to review, because chances are I've either have it or I've watched it.
Or just some videos to do.
Yeah, because but I do go to work too, so I can't just, do this any day of the week. But, just to let everyone know. So that's why I haven't really been doing it, because I'm kind of busy. So, anyway, anything else, guys? And, nope? Okay, well, comment below, subscribe, Rolling Beatles 123, out.